ಆತ್ಮೀಯ ದ್ವಿತೀಯ PUC ಎಲ್ಲ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳೇ, ನಾನು ಅಪ್ಲೋಡ್ ಮಾಡುವ ಎಲ್ಲ ಅಭ್ಯಾಸದ ವಿಡಿಯೋಗಳು ಪರೀಕ್ಷಾ ದೃಷ್ಟಿಯಿಂದ ಎಲ್ಲ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳಿಗೂ ತುಂಬ ಉಪಯೋಗಕರವಾಗಿವೆ. ಆದ್ದರಿಂದ ನಾನು ಹಾಕುವ ಎಲ್ಲ ಅಭ್ಯಾಸದ ವಿಡಿಯೋಗಳು ತಮಗೆ ತಲುಪಲು GST ಟ್ಯುಟೋರಿಯಲ್ಸ್ ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬ್ ಚಾನಲನ್ನು ಸಬ್ಸ್ಕ್ರೈಬ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಲೈಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಹಾಗೂ ತಪ್ಪದೇ ಬೆಲ್ ಗಂಟೆಯನ್ನು ಒತ್ತಿ. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು. Second PUC second year commerce business studies chapter 4 planning section A 1 marks question. Okay, question 1, state any one importance of planning. Answer, plannings provides direction. Second question, give one example for rule. Answer, compulsory wearing of ID cards in office. Question number 3, which is first step of planning process? Answer, setting up the objectives. Fourth question, give example for single use plan. Answer, programs. Question number 5, state management functions that determines objective of enterprise. Answer, planning. Next question, state any one type of plan. Answer, policies, strategy. Next, what is budget? Answer, it is a statement of expected result expressed in numerical terms. Example, sales budget. Next question, 8, give example for budget. Answer, sales budget, financial budget. Okay. Next question, 9th, write any one disadvantage of planning. Answer, first, A, it involves huge cost. B, it is time consuming process. Next, 10th question, give one example of policy. Answer, A, pricing policy. B, recruitment policy. Okay. Next question, 11th question, which of the following is an example for single use plan? Answer, A, policy. B, budget. Which of the following is an example for singular use plan? Option A, policy. Option B, budget. Option C, procedure. Option D, method. Correct answer is option B, budget. Okay. Next, section B, 2 marks question. Okay. First question, give the meaning of program. Answer, program are detailed statement about project which outlines the objectives, policies, procedure, rules, tasks, human and physical resource required and the budget of implement any course of action. Next, second question, write 2 limitations of planning. Answer, first one, planning leads to rigidity. Second one, planning involves huge cost. Question number 3, write 2 features of planning. Answer, first one, planning is pursuing. Second, planning is continuous process. First one, planning is pursue. Second one, planning is continuous process. Fourth question, write two limits of planning? Answer. First one, planning leads to rigidity. Second one, planning involve huge cost. Question number 5, what is meant by strategy? Answer. Strategy is comprehensive plan for accomplishing course of action which helps to beat the competition. Next, question 6, define planning. Answer. Planning is the process of setting objectives for a given time period, formulating various course of action to achieve them, and then select the best possible alternative from among the various course of action available. Next, question 7, write two types of planning. Answer. First one, policies. Second one, methods. Question number 8, write first two steps of planning process. Answer. First one, setting up the objectives. Second one, developing planning premises. Okay. Next, 9th question, write two importance of planning. Answer. First one, planning provides directions. Second one, planning reduce the risk of uncertainty. Write any two importance of planning. First one, planning provides direction. Second one, planning reduce the risk of uncertainty. Next, question 10, give two example for procedure. Answer. First one, procedure for purchase of materials. Second one, procedure for recruitment of staff. Okay. Next, section C. Section C, 4 marks questions. Question 1, explain the importance of planning with any 4 points. Answer. First one, planning provides direction. Planning provides direction for action by starting in advance how to work is be done. Second one, planning reduce the risk of uncertainty. Planning is help business enterprise to predict its futures uncertain events and enable the organization to face these uncertainties in the best possible manner. Third one, planning promotes innovation ideas. Planning is basically thinking and decision making process during the process of planning. 4 points. Planning facilities making. Planning targets, objectives and action provides the manner, certain and guidance for the evaluation of the alternatives. Next question. Explain the 2 types of plans. Answer. First one, objectives. Objectives are the desired end result which the management of an organization seeks to achieve by its operations. Example, an organization may have an objective of increasing sales by 20%. The objective should be specific and immeasurable. Next step 2. Second point. Strategy is comprehensive plan for achieving the objective of an organization. Third ಅಂತ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ ಬಡ್ಜೆಟ್. A budget is statement of expected result exposed in numerical terms. Example, sales budget may forecast the sales of different products. Question number 3. Explain any 4 limitation of planning. Answer. First one, planning leads to rigidity. Planning makes the subordinate managers to work according to plans. They cannot change the plan even if the recruit circumstances have changed. Okay, next. Second point, planning reduce creativity. Planning reduce the creativity of the subordinate managers as they have to just implement the plans given by the managements. Third point, planning is a time-consuming process. Planning process is time-consuming collection and analysis of the facts and informations. Section of the best course of action involves much time. Next, fourth point, planning involves huge. Last planning is the costly process. Huge cost are involved in the formation of plans. Okay, next section D, 8 marks question. Question number 1, what is planning? Explain the process of planning. Answer. Planning means setting objectives and action plan to achieve them. Planning process. First one, A, setting up of objectives. The first step in planning is setting up of objectives. The objectives should clearly specify what the organization wants to achieve. The objectives are set by the top management. Second one, B, developing planning premises. Planning is concerned with accomplishment of objectives in uncertain future. Therefore, while formulating plans of manager is required to make certain assumption about the future plans should be formulated by the management in the framework to the planning premises. Next point, C, identification of alternative course of action. Once objectives are set and assumptions are made, then alternative course of action are to be identified to achieve the set objectives. Next, Point D. Evaluation of alternative course of action. After identifying the possible alternative course of action, each of the possible course of action has to be evaluated. That is the strength and weakness of each of the possible alternative course of action must be examined. Next option E. Selecting the best alternatives. This is the real point of decision making. After evaluation, the positive and negative aspects of each and every possible course of action. Next point F. Implementing the plan. The next step is the implement. The selected plan is involved putting the plan into action to achieve goals. Next and last point G. Follow-up. Planning process involves follow-up. Action is necessary to check the progress in the implementation of plans and to note done deviation of tasking necessary action. Okay. Next question 2. Explain 4 types of plans. Okay. Answer. First one. Objectives. Objectives are the desire and result which the management of an organization seeks to achieve by its operations. Objectives are usually set the top management. Next point 2. Policy. Policies are a general statement that guide thinking of decision makers. They are guides to managerial action and decision in the implementation of strategy. Example: sales policy, price policy. Third point, procedure. Procedure are routine steps on how to carry our activities. They provide details about the exact manner in which any work is to be performed. Example: first one, A. Procedure of purchase of material. B. Procedure for recruitment of staff. Okay. Fourth point, method. Method provides the prescribes ways or manner in which a task has to be performed. The method may from task to task. Method provides the prescribed way or manner in which a task has to be performed. The method may from task to task. Okay. Next, section D. Question number 1. As banner, what logical step you follow the planning process before executing a project? Okay. First step, setting up objectives. Next, developing planning. premises. Next, identification of alternative course of action. Next, evaluation alternative course of action. Next, setting the best alternative. Next, implementation the plan, and last, follow up action. Okay, thank you.